Alright, Aquarius. We're gonna go back and we're gonna do Capricorn. Because I had skipped them. I uploaded them. I ain't like this. I ain't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Alright, so let's see what y'all got going on, baby. Let's see what y'all got going on for the month of Leo season, sweetie. See what y'all working on. What's need to be healed in this specific time. So you can change some shit up in your life of what needs to be addressed. We're gonna try to get 3 cards. Oh shit. We got taking risks, gateway. We got adventures and healing chaos. I like that though, because this ain't taking risks and gateway and then adventures and healing chaos. I said that though. This is healing some shit in your life though. This is being able to focus on certain things that matter to you the most. I will tell you that. Damn, this shit loud. This taking risks though, I feel like this y'all probably may be going through the rising of the phoenix. You could be going through that though, where you burning down old policies, shit, and old belief systems, so you can be able to walk through, so you can have some sense of faith into something though. Being able to see life in a different lens, especially with these adventures. You could be taking trips though, but it's kind of like whether it's on drugs, shrooms, acid, whatever it is that you like. You're going to another realm in the Pacific nature, but it's helping you heal certain things in your life. It is. I don't know if it's in a dream state. I don't know if it's in a life state or a physical aspect though, but some of y'all are. Yeah, that's my last show. But some of y'all are. I gotta do it one more time because it fucked up. But some of y'all are in a space now. Well, it's coming to your ass here because I told you Cancer season didn't teach you one thing, baby. It told you what you need and will be what you need to be working on. So that's why I said this is a time. This is now to address whatever the hell is bothering you, baby. It is. Ooh, Jesus. What is this? I don't like that. Page of Cups. Oh, yes. Okay. We got taking risks. You got the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. We got the Page of Swords being in reverse, the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands. How you taking risks when you sitting on the pot? With that Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups to that Page of Swords, though, I told you this is I told you some of y'all are taking psychic trips, shrooms, whatever it is that you are. That's being in your past, though. Some of y'all could be watching. Pause. Wait a minute. Some of y'all don't want to go back to your past. I will tell you that though. This is a part of you though. Like you, when it comes to taking risks, you have to be able to address certain things so you can move forward and emotionally leave it alone. With the Page of Swords and that Three of Cups and that Seven of Swords, this could be certain friends, relationships, and connections to those particular natures. I will say that. There is some certain friends, certain childlike, certain abilities in that nature though, because Page of Swords is a learning card, but when it's in reverse, you don't want to learn certain things, whether it's to speak, to talk, to think, or coexist with certain people. This is escapism, wanting to get away with certain experiences, wanting to get away with certain things and thinking that you can. Because I will say that though, with the Seven of Swords, you could be saying like, "Oh, I want to do this," but your intentions are necessarily like they're not pure about when it comes to you and your emotional state, you giving me much. Wait a minute. You are. Where my dick is? Where the fuck is my dick? Pause, y'all. I'm gonna go get it. My leg. My fucking leg. My leg. My leg. What the fuck? My leg. Okay, here we go. You giving me much hyena with that right there though. Hold up. You giving me much hyena though. Wait a minute. You giving me much hyena, baby. Wait a minute. Look at that fox. Babe, I said you giving me hyena. I said, hold on, let me get this real quick. You giving me hyena though. Somebody lying about the past though. Whether this is a certain friend group or somebody else, whether it's gossip or something that play your ill intentions when it comes to taking risks. Somebody's in a place of where they lying about it, they want to leave or move forward, or they know how the experience is going to go out. The reason why I said that you are giving me the hyena spirit, because you may be, this is someone that's keeping up a lot of mess between a group. Somebody keeping up a lot of mess between a group or a certain friend. Some of y'all could be hiding or shying away from it though. I tell you that could be connected to your inner child, because with that Page of Cups being in reverse, I feel like some of y'all this is connected to your inner child, a childhood wounding or certain issues. So this is somebody that does certain things and then they run away from it because they think they know how people reactions gonna be. I would tell you that. So now the older you get, certain people and certain friends, they accept and they tolerate. They tolerate. They tolerate a lot of shit. On the flip side, I feel like one of y'all lying about having a three-way, saying you didn't have a three-way with a particular person you did. I just gotta say that out loud. Fuck. Or your sex life for certain experiences over. That's on you. That ain't for me to pull that back, but somebody is. We got Firefly. Come on. I did say that though. I didn't get the hyena. I don't even know why the fuck I pulled them out. Now we got the Firefly, we got Camel Toe, we got the Dolphin in reverse, we have the Elephant, the Scorpion, and the Eagle. Baby, this ain't nothing but for your ass to get your ass up out that position and move forward, whatever it is that you need to do. This is giving me to somebody lying about their sex life or sexual experience, though. For some of y'all, this is childhood wounding because somebody runs away from mess that they particularly caused. This is wounding. This is a past. Somebody doesn't want to address this, though. I feel like there are certain friends, certain groups, certain people, they validate this particular experience, though. I feel like somebody did lie about having a three-way, and they specifically did. Somebody is keeping up some form of a gossip or a certain experience. This could be trauma into this. Some of y'all, this is a relationship, though, where somebody tell you that they want to be in something. They could be telling two people the same specific thing and then keeping up a lot of shit going, so there's some confusion. Now, we do got Firefly and the Camel, though. This is needing to take your time because the Firefly, sometimes that energy is like catching it on that momentum. Like, you can't ride out the Firefly forever because the sunlight will always beat out the Firefly. And the daylight is just a brown bug, so somebody may not see the beauty into something. So when it comes to taking risks, you could be telling somebody something they want to hear, and somebody could be telling you something that you want to hear. You need to take your time and process certain things. Now, with the Dolphin and the Elephant and the Scorpion, though, this is roadblocks. This is blocking you for where you need to go because some of y'all holding on to old shadowy experiences. Like, this is that possessive, that's a controlling energy, inability to be able to move on. And then we got the Eagle. This is the truth. Some of y'all like a dog with a bone with some of y'all won't let it go. You genuinely are. Like you are with a dog with a bone. It's kind of like, I don't know if you lying to yourself or somebody else lying to themselves. It's like, if I know this, then I'm going to do this. And if I know this, and I'm going to do this. And I know this, I'm going to do this. But with the Seven of Swords, there's no true intention involved because somebody's riding off the Firefly energy. So it's like the beauty of the moment. It's that passion of now. Like, okay, well, all right. But it's like, how do you land? How do you ground? Somebody's too airy about it. Give me a little Seven of Cups. Now, we do got the Gateway here, which I said walking through, but we got Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, the King of Wands upright, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I told you when you go through this pathway, or there's some specific enlightenment that comes through, though, this is going to, if you're on shrooms, ashes are coming down. I don't know, whatever it is, whatever problems that's being exposed in your life, whatever relationships, faulty relationships with particular people, there's a highlighting of an action to where you're going to be like, okay, this is what I want to do about it. This is how I want to fix this particular issue. Whether it's with money, whether it's with finances, whether it's elongated relationships, you going to find out, though. With that Eight of Wands, though, being in reverse and that Ten of Wands, this is that, okay, I think so, but I don't want to work too hard for it. Because this is like, I want this, but then I don't want to have to put in that much work for it. Because with the Ten of Wands, it puts you at, its burden is overwork. So if this is planning for something, some of y'all could be in a space of where you could be tired, or this could be somebody else not specifically showing up of those natures because they got too much going on. Especially with this Nine of Pentacles, it's somebody that's working to the ends of the means, though, like to gain financial satisfaction, but at what expense, though, to always have to end up letting something go. Some of y'all got to go to the map and the drawing board to recreate something, to come up with a very strategic plan. If it's something to business, if it's a relationship, if it's coexisting in that matter, if it's things that you like, your life, relationships, any things that is wrong, you got to like figure out how to be able to work some shit out. But I feel like one of y'all on drugs, or you may be on drugs, I don't know, you could be getting drunk and then sitting up here crying your eyes out, and then when you crying your eyes out, it's not that you sitting up there, it's just that you in that space. That's the only time you get vulnerable with yourself to tell yourself the truth about things that you specifically need to let go of. Like, how are you fulfilled? Like, what are you ungrateful for? Like, what doesn't bring you pleasure? Like, I got this and I got this, but I'm really not in a state of this. So one of y'all gonna go through that portal, or a pathway, or it's gonna be something. I don't know. Some of y'all may take some shrooms or some of that nature, though. It's some, or it's gonna be a particular person that highlights this for you. I don't know what's that about, though. So some of y'all gonna have to let it go. Okay, now we got adventures. Now this is what I'm feeling. We got Ten of Cups being in reverse, the Fool being in reverse, the Nine of Swords being in reverse, the World card, shit. And the Five of Swords being in reverse. I like this though, because some of y'all can't take everybody with you though. Some of y'all want to go on a trip or take someone with you though, but with the Ten of Cups and the Fool card being in reverse and the Nine of Swords, this is people who do not get along. They don't go coexist. This is those toxic relationships that goes back to the Ten of Pentacles being reversed, even if it's venturing childhood. Some of y'all could have made friends like that where it's kind of like you take on too much specifically from each other, and it caused like y'all take from each other too much, or relationships like it is a toxicity that breeds from this. This is like, okay, well, I don't care, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And it's like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do at my expense, so I won't have to stress about certain things, because I have. Now, we do got the World card here with the Five of Swords. I feel like if this is lying about certain experiences or taking risks or getting into something a little bit too fast and not processing certain things, this is you looking at things from a higher perspective. Maybe this is fights, maybe this is arguments. If it's miscommunication between you and somebody else, damn, I shouldn't have trusted them with this, because if it goes back to the Page of Swords, if it was like childlike, being able to do certain shit, and then you got in trouble, and then you got your ass whooped for it, it's like you think, like you know that somebody's emotional response to you. So this is this. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna tell the truth, but this is this, and it's like what? So that's why I said this feels more about you interpersonally, like as a person, if you're an Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius. So it seems more like that. Now we do got healing chaos. We had a Temperance being in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is their emotional matters. This is with a specific person. This is patience. Some of y'all gotta have patience in specific areas because you want something so bad, so you gotta back off, especially with that. The Temperance can be an agitator. That's somebody who says certain things or does certain things because it's like, I gotta get this now. It doesn't know how to wait. It doesn't take the time to fill up the cups. It's wondering why somebody walking too slow or doing this and doing this, because it need to get to the water to give you what it is that you need. Wait a minute. Then we got Four of Wands, Five of Wands. So there's some Three of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. This is waiting on something. Some of y'all waiting on something patiently, but the more longer you wait on it, like, it's an impatience with the things that you wait for that you ain't even paying attention, that when it do comes in, like one of y'all gotta ground your mind, ground your actions when it comes to certain shit, even if it's with a particular person. And it's like, all right, man, we gotta get over this. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's like that, and it's like, hold up now, you doing the same thing that folks did to you. Like, let them process what's going on with them. Slow your roll. Like, some of y'all don't pay attention to this. Like, y'all don't. And especially if it's family drama, this could be a beef that's elongated going on between you and somebody else, especially healing something, because it puts you in the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. And some of y'all make decisions based off from what you don't. It goes back to that lack. And this is this. Not being grateful, not being satisfied. In a space of like, well, okay, well, what should I do? And you sitting up here looking at this and all this is being revealed to you instead of emotionally processed. We don't have no cups. When your ass take a psychic trip, when your ass drunk as fuck, partying, whatever it is, like you're not processing nothing emotionally. You're not. We ain't got a fucking sword in this motherfucker to cut down this. Right? And then when we go to the adventures, it's who you hanging with or who you dealing with though. There's no healthy emotional outlet or communication that comes about it though. Then when it comes to healing chaos, this is wanting to get over it specifically fast. Whether this is wanting to get out of marriage, get out of commitment, get out of something, relocate, move, but not being able to. Is in a space of where you gotta lighten your load for real, and then 10 of Wands though, when some of y'all don't know how. So that's that. Let's keep pulling from these animal tarot. Let's move that to the side. Some of y'all gotta lighten up your load, baby. You genuinely do. You gotta lighten up your load, baby. What the fuck I do with them cards? What I do with it? I know I skipped and hopped. Okay, there they go. They're right here. I skipped and hopped just. Okay. Oh, we got Cosmic Egg. Come on now, Crown Chakra Papa. We got the Deer. This is a concerned mama. Some of y'all could be worried about somebody. Some of y'all could be more worried about your kids or anything, or you. We also got the Turtle and the Whale. I told you that's inability to be able to open up and share certain things with particular people. We do got the Octopus and the Spider being in reverse and the Crocodile. Some of y'all got to assess y'all feminine energy and how y'all be able to deal with certain things and certain people. Because of that Cosmic Egg, this could be information. Some of y'all are in a place where you're looking for home, because the turtle talks about how we have everything within in our soul process, but then when we go and we maneuver through life, we forget we don't know what it is that we want. So some of y'all could be in a place where I tell you when it comes down to relocating or emotionally needing certain things, but it's like the well is here to help you navigate, but one of y'all don't want to open up. You don't want to share certain things. You don't want to listen. Like, this could be somebody else you could be dealing with, because we also got the octopus. The octopus comes up to where it could be draining. Some of y'all have your hands in too many things. So this could be somebody else. You could be going through a tough time. Somebody else could be going through a tough time. And you like, hey, I'm here for you. I'm doing this. How? But you got your hands in everything. So some of y'all, the concern is there is wanting to protect or coddle or get some form of information though. But it's like y'all got too much going on at this particular time to where you need to ground yourself, because this talks about messy relationships where somebody means good but it causes a lot of chaos though. So this is working on your dharma here, but it's in reverse though. And then we got the crocodile though, so that's assessing before you get into particular situations. Because like I said, if you got your hands in too many things at once, or you maneuvering around in that spirit world where you're trying to help too many people, you don't want to collect somebody else's karma. That's not yours, child. Woo. Let me tell you about that. We got peacock, and then we got zebra in reverse, and we also have the beaver. I like that though. This is pure Leo energy though. With the zebra being reversed in that dam, some of y'all could be dealing with y'all emotions where you one-sided out and one-side in, especially with the zebra that's easily being jaded. That's somebody who sees things from a black and white perspective. That's not somebody who's emotional. The center of the head also has color into it though, because that is light in the middle of that though. But this is working too hard, tirelessly or something though. This could be to seen a certain. This could be to be seen a certain way. This could be seen as a certain way. I tell you, some of y'all gotta do a lot of child like energy, whether it's like to be supportive or to help or to do certain things. Because with the octopus in reverse, that can come off a lot wrong to me as a reader. It really does though. You could be dealing with somebody who like that. We got lion in reverse. That's a control thing too. We got horse. You got a horse. Hi, Coco. You're not the Aquarius though, but we got the horse, and then we got the crow being in reverse. I told you this needed to see a particular situation clear to bring in some type of change. But when the crow is in reverse, it's inability to be able to process, to be able to get truth, to be able to deal with a messenger delivering something to you. So it's always needing to be in black and white, and that goes back to the beginning of. That goes back into the beginning of, well, I know how this gonna go. I did this. This is the consequence. So somebody could be in that energy where they don't know how to spare mercy, to give mercy, or understand mercy, because it is an emotional thing to process. Because some of y'all ain't in your feelings. We got the moth though. Some of y'all could be changing a lot of jobs really fast, like you burning out your momentum, like you are, like you're doing a lot of things specifically with your money. Y'all trying to garner success just a little bit too much, too fast, or being a little bit too much invested into the material world more than anything though. I will say that. We got the tiger, swan. It talks about personal relationships and self-reflections though. This is the masculine in reverse. We got the feminine upright. We got the cobra in reverse with the dragonfly. Yeah, that's why I said this seems more interpersonal. Certain things that you have to heal on. We got the gazelle again. That's heightened senses, heightened awareness. Fox, telepathy, shark, solar plate. Some of y'all be sleeping on your own gives otter. That and a raccoon. Okay, all right, let's sit that there. With the tiger, the swan, and the cheetah. Some of y'all need to take y'all time though, because you very exhausting your masculine energy though. Like you have to be in a place where you have to give the same love to yourself as well as that you want somebody else to give you. You know, like the whole stereotype of a man works so hard, his old lady needs to do this. No, you need to give it to yourself. Because if it's needed to teach someone or not even knowing, somebody could do it for you, but you don't even know how to give it back. So there could be a particular issue going on because it's something with self-reflection though, like the things that you put into to see the purity that's in yourself as well as another person, because this goes back to a particular relationship, because you could think somebody likes this person, they can be evil as shit. And they can give you a run for your money, or this could be somebody with somebody else. But you also have the cobra in reverse and the dragonfly. So some of y'all have to actually do a lot of work on being a student again. And in order to be a student again in life, you got to learn how to believe in others as well as yourself. Not believe naively to think that, oh my God, they know everything. Oh my God, they have my best interest at hand. But just believe that people can do whatever it is that they want to do. Because when the cobra show up, there's a teacher in your life. But with the dragonfly in reverse, you ain't willing to change. So that is adaptability, though. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who rushing you to do this, and there's no patience. That goes back to that. Let's go to this, because I told you we got bat, otter, and the bear. That's tiresome. That's the lethargic energy, needing sleep, needing rest, tired. That's very shadowy, needing to. Some of y'all exhausting your shadow. With the otter here, that's not lightening up. That's not having fun. That's at a place of, I'll tell you, that's connected to your inner child. The otter isn't a very egotistical person, though. The otter operates from a non-egoistic place. So this is someone that knows how to go around and have fun. Sometimes they can be passive. Sometimes it can make seem that they get pushed over, but the otter does know how to survive in tricky situations, unlike certain people, whether it's on dealing with humans or dealing with emotional matters or whatever the case may be. Like, they know how to bring a fun-like energy. So some of y'all have to let go of it, like the deprogramming that's necessarily going on. We got solar plex with the shark being in reverse and the lizard getting to know you. Let me stop. The shark is getting to know people's intentions before, though, because I tell you, some of y'all be sleeping on your own gifts. I would tell you that, because certain things tell you, your body tell you, your emotions tell you a lot before anything. Some of y'all, that goes back to that energy where I said just because you can do it don't mean somebody else wants to. That goes back to that particular, just because you can do it don't mean somebody else wants to, though. That goes back to that belief system that you particularly have, because you can be like, oh, I believe in myself, I believe in myself, I believe in you. But at the same time, though, there's a way when it comes down to communicating, because this is one to show up, I don't know, like, it feels like a full-on fucking midlife crisis, somebody going through something. And then we got the fox and the gazelle, though. I tell you, that's it. Some of y'all sleeping on some of y'all gifts, period. And then on the flip side, though, some of y'all got to get to know people fucking intentions before your ass start sliding and gliding and getting into shit. Or this could be somebody with you that is dealing with your ass and needing to learn this, or you need to learn this, because the fox can be somebody like who is very fucking crafty, but be lying their ass the fuck off. That's all I'm saying. So they can use what they got to get what they want. Could be low down manipulative shit. We got Nightingale in the throat chakra here. Nightingale in reverse. That's need to go outside and get more connected back with Mother Nature. Going to go sit by and sing the campfire song from SpongeBob. Get them back connected to your roots. Because we got starfish in the hall. I told y'all that. Got to start communicating specifically what it is that you need, especially emotionally, though, because with that starfish, they're worried about what other people think. It does. Like, the starfish is the way they describe the starfish is a very beautiful creature, alluring, all this particular natures, but it worries about what other people think. Just a little bit too much to where it puts you in a place of where you could be dealing with someone who's like this, or I don't know whose it is, I don't know whose opinion you value the most, but it has you in a life. It has you in a lifestyle, it has you in a particular place to where you be worrying about what other people think versus your needs, though. So that's why I said one of y'all may come full circle, though. I'm telling you, you're going to be drunk or whatever it is. One of y'all going to break down. Y'all going to full on fucking cry. You're going to be like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I really don't like this. Somebody could came to you and they like in a place of to, and they may not be drunk, they could be sober, but it's like a full on fucking breakdown in a place in their life where it's like they wanted more, but they don't necessarily know how to get it. Because if it's a financial fulfillment, they had it, but they don't have nothing else. If this is somebody that is wants financial fulfillment, this is working, probably trying to save, do every odd in, put some money here, do this, trying to do so much that they ain't starting at plan A, which is starting the first letter of the alphabet. So they like exhausting the shit out of themselves. We got hummingbird and the earthworm. I tell you, I got a lot of cards about opening up. Phoenix, and I say y'all was going through that Phoenix rising, girl. That's all I need in the wolf. But the wolf is very domineering, though. So some of y'all got to change our ways. So it's not saying that you can't be a leader or you can't be the alpha omega that you necessarily aspire to be. But sometimes you gotta know when to take a back seat, because remember, iron sharpens iron. If you ain't riding her sharper than nobody iron, and you feel like you are, whether that's through communication or talking to them, or you dealing with a particular person, that only makes them as weak as you may feel in certain particular areas. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. So whatever the heck you got going on, whew, yeah, or whatever the hell somebody else got going on, especially if it's like an emotional matter, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Because I'm saying I don't like that though when I be going through stuff. Let's just say, give you an example. Because I can be a very emotional person. Very, like, empathetic to a fault. Not crybaby shit like that, but it's kind of like when somebody be like on me like this, like, damn, let me process my feelings, shit, damn. Like, I don't like that. Because it's like a fight or flight response. I don't like that. Alright, let me do the last shuffle, then we're going to wrap y'all up. Y'all was my shortest reading, though. I feel like time slowed down, but y'all... Looking right time, no shit. Getting back to integrity. I said that though. Getting back to what it is that you want. Starting a new cycle. That's following your north node, not your south node energy. Where is that card in, babe? I'm not getting them no more. I'm not getting them no more. Because I just stepped on something real quick and I hurt my foot. We did. Yeah, you know I love you, but I can't forgive you. Got the same card. Mirrors. Moose. You got that moose. You got horn cactus, resourcefulness, and stranger. Some of y'all got some resources around. You know you exhausting yourself though. Even if this is a personal relationship, sometimes you gotta bounce off thoughts with them. This could be friends, people, or in a state of love. If you try to process certain things, some of y'all gotta show up for certain people and know that you gotta show up for people the way that they need to show up for, and not in the way that you want to show up for them though. Especially with this here. Bitch, you cellular data, baby. Boom. Then we got finna wrap this shit up. Empty well time to replenish. I told y'all that some of y'all need a little water. Y'all need to y'all a little dehydrated. Going back to the past, trying to recharge yourself, or going back up to your past ways that's no longer gonna serve you. Though that's where you're gonna feel emotionally exhausted, and your ways be running out the past, and that's why you have nothing to give to your present. You could be making the same mistakes, same decisions over and over and over again. And at this point, you could be feeling like, damn, I'm not getting nowhere. Not financially. I'm not talking about, it could be financially, mental, emotional, whatever it is. But it's in a place of like that old being, that old way of thinking, all this shit. It ain't working for y'all, period. Especially in a new relationship or something. It's if you're in a relationship though and y'all dating, you actually need time to process. This could be a vacation, a trip, even going to adventures. This is a bubble bath. It could be romanticism. This could be intimacy and something of those sorts. Like this is just something like needing to just a little bit of self care. If it's away from kids, people, a detox. Hey, some of y'all may even need a fucking spiritual bath. I'm gonna tell you that. Some of y'all may do, but y'all got resources around you though. Well, you maybe can be a resource to someone else and may not know it, or some of y'all don't use your resources properly. So let's see what these is, and then give y'all one. Whatever come out here, because I say one, they say four. I say four, they say two. So you win. Say, can I get the collective card? They be like, nah, give me this. But yeah, that's why I say you just in a place though where this could be emotional to you, or you could be dealing with someone else who specifically like this though. So, but it kind of felt like you though, addressing a lot of things. But I will tell you that one thing that you know when it's time to change, when you start reverting back to your old ways, and after you do certain shit, you start recognizing, damn, I don't like this shit. That's how you know when it's time to change internally, where that shit just keep your ass up, where you're not satisfied, your ass feel like you feel like a toddler, never satisfied, like a teething baby, always crying. Um, when you start lying to yourself about certain experiences, when you know the full truth, that's how you know when it's time to change. Especially when you know this shit verbatim. Yeah. So let's get out of that. That's how you know when it's time to change. What you did, yeah, you know I love you, but I turn that jump back, try to reverse. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Okay. Woo, you got 7 of swords again, baby. Woo, woo. You got nothing but swords. Look at all that dough. You got 6 of swords. Girl, look at all these swords. Archangel Michael. I said one of y'all need to do some cord cutting, baby. Y'all do. Cord cutting sometimes can keep your mouth closed in a particular situation, not speaking on certain things. Cord cutting sometimes can be not answering their phone. Cord cutting can be sometimes blocking certain people on social media. Cord cutting can be a lot of things before you actually just go to the spirit realm. But if one of y'all do in that spirit realm, like I said, so one of y'all gonna have to, but you're gonna pick up some energy that ain't yours. It's neither here nor there. Now you got 6 of lights. It's light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe as a sigh of relief. Make new plans, relocation, and travel. I did say some of y'all taking a vacation of that particular nature. Make sure you dot your I's, cross your T's, and hook your P's, because you do got a 7 of swords. Make sure that you're being very honest. There's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details into something. Make sure you got everything that it is that you need before you get your ass out, because you don't want to walk smack dab into a situation where you end up hurt. They say release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. You got the 10 of swords though. This situation has ended. And you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will follow. Put the past behind you. I said that though. One of y'all don't want to address the past. You don't want to go to it though. You don't. Then we got King of Swords. Principle, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in integrity in a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So this is logical. This is that masculine energy. I'm gonna tell you that though. So if y'all got some travel plans going on, making sure that you making sure you got all your ducks in a row and know where you're going and who you're dealing with in that particular nature though. I tell you, if this is a commitment or something of that sort, this shit looks like shit. I'm telling you, especially with this 7 of swords and that 3 of swords though, this is a heart entanglement. Somebody probably want 2 things more than once and they don't know what it is. So you still in love with this person, but you want somebody new. You still in love with them, or you still got love for them, but then you love somebody else. Somebody in an emotional intertwinement situation. Some of y'all just jaded about y'all past, though, with the 6 of swords that's coming up. Some of y'all want to conquer all this particular energy, especially by moving forward, though. Especially this is moving, though. Yeah, this is some reason. If you read cards, this is some reason why I want to move 7, 3, 10. King, you better go ask a reader. Go ask a reader. They're like, oh, yeah. Especially with that 7 of swords, 3 of swords, 10, and the king. This is not my heart energy, but I'm saying that's. I understand that. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, that just yeah. So that's it. Y'all got a lot of swords. Y'all think too much. It's okay to be logical and all those different types of things, but I tell you, I didn't see no empathy in here. Where the bottom is? Shit, my neck is so tight. You know,